Atlanta rapper best known for the viral 2015 hit, Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay, everybody was doing a whole dance with it and everything, was sentenced to 30 years in prison on Wednesday after pleading guilty but mentally ill in the 2021 shooting death of his cousin in Georgia. The rapper, whose real name is Ricky Lamar Hawk, pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter of his cousin, Frederick Rooks III, in addition to aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during commission of a crime, and concealing a death. Hawk, who is 27 years old, confessed to the killing when police took him into custody about 10 days after Rooks, who was 34, was found in the wee hours of January 21st, 2021. The day Hawk was arrested, his then publicist, Chanel Huston, posted a note asking for prayers for her client and explaining that in recent years, he had been suffering immensely from a series of mental health illnesses and would continue his efforts of treatment. In 2016, Hawk was nominated under his stage name for the BET Awards Young Stars Award. Hawk went on the syndicated show The Doctors in 2019 and talked about how he was born with all types of drugs in his system and had felt depressed his whole life. He moved in with a great aunt in 2014, he said, and was prescribed ADHD medication without a proper ADHD diagnosis. Depression doesn't leave you when you become famous, Hawk said on the show, which positioned him as a brave inspiration to his peers with mental illnesses. It just adds more pressure, and while everybody's looking at you, they're also judging you. Things took a dark turn a few years later, however, with Hawk getting arrested in Southern California in late summer 2020 on domestic violence allegations of inflicting corporal punishment on a spouse or cohabitant in Santa Ana. Then, while out on bail for that incident, the first week of September 2020, he was arrested again in Los Angeles and charged with 2 felony counts of assault with a deadly weapon, not a firearm, after he allegedly entered the Valley Village home of 2 strangers and threatened them with a hatchet. Anyway, it's a really, really sad outcome. He has a 30-year sentence.